Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Alexis, aka Lexi Keira, whatever you want to call it. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. So, as you can see, I'm doing a voiceover and I'm starting with my primer. This is my Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Primer. And then I'm taking my Pro Filter Foundation in the shade 385. It is my perfect summer match. And the other seasons of the year, I usually use 350 or 370, but this is the perfect match for me during the summertime. Y'all know that the Fenty Beauty does dry down, or oxidizes as I should say. So it will dry down to my perfect match, although I do think it's already a pretty good match. So yeah, I'm just gonna blend that out with my beauty blender, and yeah, we're gonna let the magic do itself. Now I'm taking my NARS concealer in the shade Caramel, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I'll link it down in the description box below. But I'm taking my NARS concealer and I'm just pretty much putting that in the places where I do want to highlight. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and blend it out with the same beauty blender that I blended out my foundation with. And I'm just pretty much taking my time blending this out, because I noticed that with the foundation, with the Pro Filter Foundation, the concealer didn't really mesh well with the foundation, so it dried down kind of easily. So it kind of took me elbow a little elbow to blend this out, but everything came together eventually. You know, I just had to work a little harder than usual, but I love the way the coverage is, and I love how it looks like a filter when you completely blend this concealer out. It's so beautiful. So, since I didn't like how the NARS concealer left me looking, it left the girl unsatisfied, I decided to go in with the Makeup Forever matte concealer in the shade 4.2. And I gotta be honest, it did leave. It was kind of a lot. It was a lot. You know, it's way more concealer than I'm used to using. But it was okay because it kind of balanced out the NARS concealer that I use. So I was kind of okay with it. I made it work. So at this part, I decided to do something new. I saw somebody else do it, and I was like, I want to try it, trying to jump on the bandwagon, but I didn't like it. So now I'm taking my ColourPop contour, or at least I use it as a contour, and I'm basically just gonna do my forehead and contour my cheekbones. I haven't contoured in a long time. For those who watch my channel, y'all know that I usually bronze. But for today, I decided to contour. So I'm using my Juno & Co. sponge to go ahead and carve out my cheekbones. And I gotta say, your girl was snatched. Like, what the fuck you mean? So now I'm taking my Laura Mercier setting powder, the translucent. And I'm just going to pretty much set everywhere that I highlighted. And yeah, I think it's a good time. It's a really good time. So now I'm pretty much reverse contouring. I never ever do this. Like, I did this in the beginning of my makeup journey, and I was like, I already have like a strong facial structure, so I'm like, I don't really need to do this. But I did it today because I was like, okay, what the hell? Like, I might as well. Like, you ain't got nothing else to do. So I did it, and I think it's okay. It's cute, you know. Now I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Peachy Love palette, and I'm using those two pink shades to pretty much hit the temples of my face and then go into the same direction as my contour. I just find that when you do it like that, it makes it look more natural, in my opinion. I don't know if that's just me. But now I'm taking my Maybelline pressed powder in the shade 330 to tone down the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I just find that it makes my makeup look like a filter kind of sort of. If y'all haven't checked out that video, make sure y'all go watch it. That was my previous video. Go watch that video. So now I'm taking my Fenty Beauty Kilowatt highlight in the shade Hustler Baby, and I'm just doing the tip of my nose and my bridge. Then I'm going in with Caramel Cutie bronzer and doing my eyelids, so that way my face don't just look one color, one shade. I wanted to have some type of dimension. So I'm hitting my eyelids with that. So I'm pretty much done with this look. I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, comment on this video, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see y'all in my next one.